Colleagues, welcome back. Friday 5 and 5. My first tip today is Copilot is everywhere, to be honest. If you have installed the app, you can click on Copilot and you get access to it here straight away. Or if you're using the Edge browser, you can click on the button here. Or if you've got one of the new HPs, there's a dedicated Copilot button on the keyboard. Well, what about if you just want to launch Copilot quickly using keyboard shortcut? Press Windows C and there's Copilot, and you can start interacting with Copilot. If you press Windows H, then you can just talk to it and it will dictate what your prompt is. You can choose a couple of the common agents that are in there, and this is where you add files and screenshots and things like this. Windows C to launch Copilot. That's my first one. Next for me, quite often colleagues want to play quite long YouTube videos in front of the students, and the adverts pop up. Sometimes the adverts, depending upon age and stage, are inappropriate, but they are certainly annoying in terms of disrupting the flow. So how can you get around that? Well, we have a site license for something called Edpuzzle. Here it is. If I go to the Partner homepage and just show you where you can get to it, because if you've not signed up before, you need to click our site license link. So if I just search on here for Edpuzzle, and there it is, look, Edpuzzle Cross Campus Site License. Take to the page in Firefly. It's got some instructions and things like this, but this is the link that you need to use here if you've not signed up for Edpuzzle for the first time. I'm just going to click on it, and it'll give you options to sign up with Google and Microsoft. I would sign up with Microsoft. I'm already have an account, so I'm just going to click this login here. I'm a teacher, and login. And on the home page, you can see that there are thousands of YouTube videos that other people have already created from around the world. You could choose the subjects and the levels, and within those Edpuzzle videos, some of the teachers may have put questions in there, and so it will pause the video, ask you a question, and away you go, and you can share that with your students. But actually, there's just a really nice way just to find. If I click on YouTube, look, you can see here there's lots and lots of videos which are just YouTube videos appropriate for students, or I could, if I wanted to, just go and get a YouTube video that I want to be able to play. So here's this is just over 18 minutes. There would definitely be adverts on that, so I'm going to copy the URL for that, go back to Edpuzzle and paste it in there. And Edpuzzle have done a deal with YouTube so that any videos that are within the Edpuzzle sort of environment have no adverts at all. So I'm just going to click finish, and now I have access to that video, knowing that there will be no, and I can click full screen and click play, and away I go, and I would know that there would be no adverts popping up. So have a play around with Edpuzzle. It's really powerful, and we have it as a site license, so it's great. Next for me is Copilot Teach. This is new, came out last week. In the Copilot app, you can see down here now, there's something called Teach. There, look, brand new. And when you click on that, it allows you, so it's a optimized agent within Copilot to be able to do curriculum planning, lesson planning, study aids and more. You can see now you can create flashcards, and away you go. This is new, and it's going to only get better and better with more and more features. You can see here more coming soon. Homework and assignments, creating rubrics and things like this. So have a little play around with it, and let me know what you think of it. It's Microsoft's direction that they're going in terms of putting more and more things into the Copilot ecosystem. Next as well, I didn't realize this, but when you use, I think the most powerful tool or useful tool within Windows is the snipping tool. You can see it's down here, but the keyboard shortcut to launch the snipping tool is Windows Shift S, and your screen grays out. But there's this one here, look, normally that's off by default, but what I want you to do is switch it on, and when it's on it will remember us and it will stay on all the time. And when I highlight something, now you can see I've got the ability to be able to draw and highlight different things and capture. Now that sits obviously in the clipboard, but I can edit it sort of straight away. So again, Windows Shift S, you can see I can start then to capture things. But the best thing is this bit here. Now I can save it to the desktop or copy only, and it's great. So just by putting that little, so again, click on this and leave it clicked on. It'll be really useful for you when you're snipping things. Lastly for me is for our English teachers out there. I'll do that next week. It's time to stop. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.